So let's wait for a few minutes. You have joined now. First of all, hello everyone. Greetings for you all. I would like to welcome you all for this wonderful webinar platform on green solution for the corporate world. So hope you all will get some insightful information from our resource person. Before getting into the session, I would like to give some instruction for you all as a participants. First of all, please rename your names in Zoom as your university name, first name, and last name. For an example, I'm Hafsa Sharif from University of Vaunia. So I have to rename myself as UOV Hafsa Sharif, right? So as like that, you all should rename your names. And then second instruction, this session we have organized not only for giving you e-certificates. We hope you all will get some useful informations via this webinar. So get some useful things for your future, not just for getting the e-certificates, right? So prior to that, we will notice you whether you have been in a session more than 80% of the time of the webinar session, right? So once we notice that, if you exceed 80 or more than 80%, then only we will be issuing you the e-certificates. Next one, third one. We will, at a time, in the chat box, we will share one Google form link. So you have to fill that one and submit to us. With that Google form only, we will get your attendance. And in that Google form, we will be asking for your name that should be mentioned in the certificates. And what is your name that you have put in your Zero Plastic app, and also your email ID and such things. So that Google form is mandatory for all the participants to get your attendance and 100 points, as we promised you to give 100 points for your Zero Plastic app, that one, and also for getting the e-certificates, right? So for all these three things, you should fill that Google form, which we will timely upload in the chat box, right? So those are the things I have to instruct you before getting into the session, right? So let's wait for a few minutes until our resource person comes. Okay, until that, I can give some brief introduction to the zero plastic community. As we all are undergraduates, anyhow, we have to go to the job market, right? So with just only with the degree, we cannot do nothing. We need the internship experiences and volunteering experiences and much more things. So with this zero plastic community, you can gain all of those things, right? So that will be very useful for you all in taking part in zero plastic community. So as we are having the zero plastic app, timely with your activities, we are giving some points for your projects, for participating in the sessions and all. With that points, annually, we are having the awarding ceremonies. With your points, you can receive some awards. That will be very useful for your future career. So those are the things. As you all know, how the zero plastic community will impact your future life, right? So just I have to tune up that one until our resource person enters here. Okay, now we can start our
Hello.
session. Before starting our session, I would like to
Okay,
introduce our
Hafsa.
resource person.
Sorry for the interrupt. Our resource person joined. Madhuranga,
Okay.
can you make our resource person make a Hafsa, you can introduce.
Yeah. So hope you, am I audible? Anyone? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I would like to welcome our guest speaker, our resource person, Mr. Rizvi, who has radiotherapy degree in KDU, Sir John Kotlawala Defense University. And he has 13 years of experience in radiotherapy. In addition to that, he have been working as a in charge of observational training program in Thailand. In addition to that, he have participated in research methodology workshop at Ministry of Health. And also now he has following his master's degree in general management, UK, and also MPhil in nuclear science, University of Colombo, Sri Lanka. So we are so happy to have you here, sir. And we are looking forward for insightful information from you to gain some useful knowledge for our future needs. So over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Hafsa. Um, Can you see me?
Sir, are you able to share your slides, sir?
Right. Okay. Wait a minute. So okay.
Yes, sir. It's audible and visible.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for your participation. Right. First of all, I would like to say something about the UK situation. The UK is very cold nowadays. Yesterday I had fever. However, we planned already to do the program. That's why I participated, and I can manage, inshallah. Don't worry. Um, First of all, we want to start before the starting the program. Already Hafsa said something, right? No worries. I'm Brazil. My native place is Betiklo, Tomori. Um, I have completed BSc Hans in Radiotherapy at Sir John Kotelawala Defense University. Once I finish, I got the chance to continue MPhil program at Columbia University in the nuclear science. During that time, I got little bit distracted in the programming side because I connected with the artificial intelligence to that research process. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue that one. So I plan to come UK to study the AI and the management side. Right. I think it's enough for me. Right. First of all, you all are students as well as I am also, but in this time, I'll do something for you as a resource person. What do you think about these pictures? Can you see these pictures? And I would like to say something. All the participants should be interacted with me. Otherwise, I can't catch what you are learning, what you are getting in the lesson period. This is not a lecture, no. I like very much as a discussion. This is a very This is very effectiveness program. So, what do you think about these pictures? Can you say anything related to this picture? Dear students, can you hear me?
Yes, audible, sir.
Anyone?
Yes, sir.
There are two type of pictures which I have seen in the screen. Can you say anything? Anybody, can you say anything regarding these pictures?
Oxygen cycle and there is an oxygen cycle in this picture.
Yes. First one is oxygen cycle. Second one is water cycle. Right. Why I am putting here in this subject, before starting the lesson, I would say something regarding the nature. Because if you understand the nature, then you can think about the future um, green solution. Hello? Hello? right? Future green solution, because our topic is green solution, strategical approach to the sustainability. So we want to learn something as a basic in the grassroots level, right? What do you think about the oxygen cycle mean? The oxygen, it will be produced by the forest as well as some algas and in the seas, that should be recycling by um, the living organisms into the atmosphere, because there may be a one point thing should be there, balance. The balance mean, if there is any rotation, if there is any cycling in the atmosphere as well as in the nature, in the dynamical period places, there are some balance should be maintained. It's mean you want to you want to maintain the balance without any harmful to any things related to the dynamical actions. If you make anything wrong in the harmful in the action, it should be make lot of effect in the cycling. That is make another continuous process regarding the balance. For example, if you say, if we are looking in the forest site, most of the forest nowadays, the human people are who are destroying. In these places, if we destroy the most forest, then it will make lot of effect in the oxygen cycle, right? Then it will be make another thing, that is mean the global will be warming up, right? This mean not maintain the balance in the dynamical places. Did you understand what I'm saying? Right. Another thing is water cycle. Likewise, water cycle also, the forest is very important. The sea also, the water places also should be maintained properly without any harm. The sustainable and green, it should be connected to this nature by maintaining the balance in the dynamical. It is very important to the subject. That's what I am saying here. I think most probably you got the point. If you are making any disturbance to the nature and the balance of the nature, it will be reflected to us by making some harmful to us without any proper alternatives. That's what the problem is ongoing nowadays. It is described by the green effect. There are so many things, so many as awareness program are ongoing. Right now, this one is okay, I think. The importance of green solutions in the corporate sector. First, we want to think about that. How many of you check if a product environmentally friendly before buying? For example, why I am asking this question to another point. Always, all are saying we want to maintain something better to the nature, but most probably never follow anything related to them, right? This is the main issues. All are saying don't want to go harmful to the forest, don't destroy the forest, and don't make any dirties in the nature areas. All are saying, but no one ready to do that, because the first step is they are not following. Why? Always making the uh, main part the business. Business is the main part is for making lot of issues in the nature because of the profitability. right? It should be controlled by the customers. These customers who are maintaining, who are interested to take some implementation in this regard, it should be very effective for maintain the nature. For example, one customer asks anything related to the nature to the um, shop. For example, if anyone asks to the shop, don't use of plastic bag, give me some other alternatives. That time the shop will be make another decision to maintain these issues, to compromise these issues. So if you all are if you want to do something for the nature, first of all, you want to understand what you want to do next for the step. That's what I am telling here. Right. Here, the focusing areas, introduction to the green solutions, as well as understanding the system. Well, I think there are three type main parts. This is very big part in the um, vast area, but I want to categorize into three part. Green. What do you mean by the green? And what do you mean by the solution? Sustainability. What do you mean by the green solution? We want to control them because of the limited time, right? What is green? Before that, we want to see the videos. They are from the NASA. It should be right. This is audible. Can you hear this one?
No, no, it's not audible, sir. It's just
A
visible.
Right.
company needs to expand its market.
Now, okay, sir.
Okay.
gases to the atmosphere. So what exactly green buildings? Well, a green building.
Right. It's okay. Already we have I have explained that one. What is the green? Right. Here you can understand what he say clearly. The green mean there are some harmful actions by human being. It's make lot of effectiveness in the balance of the nature dynamics, right? It will be make lot of impact in the nature balance. So there may be another issues. It will be started from that balance. It's mean effect which this effect call as several type of effects are there in this topic in these topics. We want to maintain the global warming. It's very important part. There are so many El Nino, El Nino. There are so many research. It's ongoing in this part, right? We want to maintain the global warming, otherwise it will be make lot of effect with very big blast in the near future. We will see that. Those things are the factors. Nowadays, the world is moving to get another innovative and invention idea to control the effect of this green effect, right? Now we are moving, this is simply we can say anything related to sustainability, environmental consciousness and eco-friendly. Anything related to sustainability. First of all, another thing is, what do you mean by sustainability? Hello? Anyone
Yes.
can you say me what do you mean by sustainability?
The resource that can be last long for many years without through spending every era like
Right. It's okay, but the thing is you should understand anything related to the nature without any compromise, without any alternatives, we want to use continuously. We want to pass through our generation to the next future generation. It should be considered as a sustainability. Did you got? You have got the point, Atik?
yes sir.
Right. So sustainability mean some people who are saying something related to the near future generation without any alteration or compromise. Right. We will move to next slides. Green ideology across different contexts. It's not a green effect is not in the single place, no single context, no. There are several contexts which are connected into the that broad term. First one is environmental perspective. Practices that reduce pollution and conserve natural resources. Any practices we are practicing in the nature that should be reduce the pollution as well as conserve the nature resources. For example, renewable energy, solar, wind. Nowadays in the Sri Lanka, the issues ongoing regarding the solar and wind energy. You know that, but it's very important for the country to develop the economy because of this. Because of the sustainable energy is very important to new world order, right? Renewable, for example, renewable solar, wind, and recycling sustainable agriculture. What do you mean by sustainable agriculture? Can you say anything, anyone? What do you mean by sustainable agriculture? I can't pronounce clearly because of my tongue is very lazy. Hello? Sustainable agriculture?
Always stable agriculture.
All the, I couldn't understand. Tell me again.
Always stable agriculture.
Stable. That's what earlier I said. Stable mean something. Something is connected with the position. According to my knowledge, something is connected with the position that is stable. But the sustainable is not like that. Sustainable mean you can use the stability is not like that. You can utilize something, but that things is not, it's not be affected to that utilization. For example, clay. If you are using the clay, it is whatever you do, you can do some things and can make a house. Whatever you are doing, the ultimately you can get the clay from that one after destroy that one, no, right? But if you are making cement from that clay, you cannot achieve that clay from the bottom level, right? This is not sustainable. Sustainable mean you can get anything from the nature. You can use that one without any alterations, and you will provide. You want to provide to the next generation without any alteration and compromise. Right? Did you understand? Did you understand? You got the point, no? Right. Next slide is business and corporate conducts. Right, now we will come to the point. We are in the main point. We started from the green, and now we are talking about the context. Already we have seen regarding the environmental practices. But why we are looking at the business and corporate context here? This is the very important part of the topics. Because the business and corporate companies who are doing more harm things to the nature in this world because of the profitability without any sense sometimes. Why I'm saying like that, there are so many rules and regulations and act whatever the whatever the rules and regulations in the world. United Nations also made one act, but these peoples, these ideology people never consider these rules and regulation, always thinking about the profitability, right? Therefore, the main issues started from the nature. In early ancient people who has been used several nature things. I think most of the nature they have used without any harm into their knowledge level, but they are not going to. They were not going to make any harmful to make a profitability. Why I am saying like that? Profitability means that word mean it will make a strategy to gain the profitable profit without any instruction, without considering any infrastructure, without any um, anything they want to consider, they don't want to consider. Right here, the situation is very difficult to understand. The business people who are very dangerous to the nature. Right nowadays, very important to control these people. That's why the most Western countries always lock them always by using the rules and regulation. There are so many. The last time UK also established one new law regarding the fuel energy into the metro line areas, metropolitan areas. For example, that's why the Elon Musk, who has get the very valuable person in the world because of the electric vehicle. There are so many project is ongoing, but he has got the very valuable in the market because of the Tesla. Right. Next one is green economy. Green economy mean from the business side. Another thing is we want to say the business always making profit for the individual that should be contributed to the nation's economy. That's also very important part we want to consider. The economy is depending on the individual companies and corporate sectors, but that is not only the point of view we want to consider the economy. Another thing is, if you consider this one, then the harmful things, it will make a lot of effect to the economy because of their controlling system to maintain the issues and harmful things. So you can understand what I'm saying. For example, here we want to consider the green supply chain and sustainable supply chain aim to minimize environmental impact throughout the entire product life. Why I put this point here? The supply chain market is another different part from this area. However, this is also very important to the um, to the economy. If you make a lot of effect to the supply chain through the controlling of act and rules and regulation, it will make another issues regarding the product and cost. So you want to maintain that one also. Right. Now we want to look at the green technology. Most of the students who are asking in the area, what is the green technology? Why we want to develop the green technology? There are so many questions regarding this, right? Any invention, any innovative ideas, which is related to the technology as well as it is connected to the green green effect controlling system as well as sustainability, it should be come to the green technological path. For example, already we have seen that the green is the green is the part that one is making a lot of effectiveness in the nature. We want to control by the rules and regulation and through the controlling mechanism. So what we are doing here, how we want to control by a control the system, we want to make another part that is technology. Without technology, you can't control the system. For example, if you say you want to reduce the fuel energy consumption because of the carbon CO2 emissions, carbon dioxide emissions, so if you don't have any alternative idea regarding the technology, how do you get the results? You cannot achieve that, no? You can't. Right. Therefore, new technology should be implemented regarding this one. Right. Why we want to say that? Another thing is, most of the people who are getting struggle in between innovation and innovative. Sorry, invention and innovation. Invention mean there are some modification in the previous version. So this one is not suitable for nowadays regarding the green technology, because most of the existing items which is not involving in the green technology, right? But the innovative means something new. You want to get another idea to contribute the sustainable energy and green effect controlling system. That's what we want to need. We want to understand the topic and subject without this knowledge, without these aims. Most of the people who are studying, they don't know why we are studying this one. Why? What is the implementation of the future generation? Nothing they consider. Only they want to get the paper qualification. That's why they are thinking that is not. If you study properly the sustainable energy in the green technology, you should be do something. You want to move for another part. Likewise, most of the government job nowadays limited resource behind the what I'm saying, like a slave. If you see some characteristic of the government job, they control without any innovative ideas, innovative things, always doing something without any change and making something without any change, doing home, no any improvement, or like a machine. This is not an innovative idea, right? Now we want to move that because world is depending on the innovative idea. That's why the Elon Musk is the famous, valuable person in the world who control the main economy of the world, right? So now you want to think, if you are a person who want to make an influence in the world economy through these innovative ideas, you are the one who want to be a most valuable in the world, right? So now we are moving to another part, is green legislation and policies. Already I have explained this one is Paris Agreement that is saying do not harm to the nature and environment and climate. There are so many things. Around 657 policies are there. You want to look at that because I can't explain everything deeply. Now, the thing is, carbon tax incentives, green energy subsidies, right? What do you think about carbon tax incentives? Why we want to learn here in the green legislation part? Why we want to learn here? Anyone say? Can you say anything? Hello? Hello? All are hearing or not? Are you participating in the program? Atik?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by carbon tax incentive? Do we know that the carbon emissions from the vehicle, as well as in the machineries and factories, it should be make a lot of effect in the atmosphere. Regarding that, we want to control, no? So nowadays, the most of the government who are making a lot of taxes on that process to control this to control the system, right? Already we have seen that. What about the, sustainability and how is have explained. Only thing is we want to see something. Right, okay. The main thing is without alteration, without replacement, if we do anything in the nature, that should be affect the balance of nature. So that is not considered as the sustainability systems, right? Sustainability making policies, right? That's what here they are mentioning. Right, next is the sustainability is maintained by three pillars. First one is environmental sustainability, protecting natural resource and reducing emission. There are mainly they focusing on the reserve, how we want to utilize the resource in the nature, and how we want to control the emissions, harmful things to the nature. Economic sustainability, ensuring long-term profitability without harming society and nature. Always it is related to the environment, because the most thing, and already we have explained that the most of the profitability maintained by the corporate system, who are considering the environment through the economical part only. So this is very important. Ensuring long-term profitability without harming society or nature. Social sustainability means promoting fairness, equity, and community well-being. How we will maintain this one? Anyone, can you say me? What do you mean by social sustainability?
Ensuring all the person, all the public getting the equal benefits or equal resources.
Mm,
Reducing the equity among the social and
right,
reducing the social gradient among the community, and ensuring that everyone having an equal right for the resources they are available.
right. Two things are there. First person who has said, but clearly the equity means there we can consider the gender based women and men. Most probably the women and children who are getting more effect through this green effect and environmental effect regarding the climate change, right? That's what we want to consider based on this social contribution. What I'm saying here clearly you want to understand. Here the equity means not like that, but we are using the another parts, gender balance, not like that. This is the characteristic of the women who have affected by nature as well as atmosphere incidents. That's why the meaning social sustainability. You won't understand, right? So the fairness and this is not equal, but some alteration and some changes regarding the gender-based characteristic. Right? Did you get the point? Did you get the point? You have that? Did you get the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So it is very important when we are doing the research and some things, that time you most probably the gender equity you want to mention regarding the character based, not the quantity and amount basic. Gender and men who are in the equal, it's not proper way in the topics, right? This is mean you want to understand how the characteristic of women who have affected by the nature and children. This one is the things. Next one is relevance in business, corporate social responsibility, business adopting sustainable practices, as well as environmental social governance. From already we have explained that one. This one says business should be adapted for the sustainable practices without any consideration of the sustainability and like a cow eating grass. It's not like that. We want to maintain, we want to consider this future generation. That's what he here mentioning. Right? Environmental social governance, a framework guidance corporate sustainability. Whatever the people instructed by another authorities without any rules and regulation, they will not follow. Some punishment, some legal action should be there. Otherwise, they don't follow the ideology. Always they are thinking about their selfish and profitability. This is what we want to make a lot of strict act and rules and regulation in this side. Circular economy. Circular economy reducing waste through the recycling and resource reuses. Right. Those days, you know that. Hello. Hello. Anyone is speaking? Do you want to ask me anything? Right. Now we are moving to the final stage. What is green solution? Already we have explained green and green effect, why it is important to understand the nature in the base of sustainability as well as future generation. Now we are moving what is green solution? The green solution refer to practice, technologies, strategies that help reduce environmental impact and promote sustainability. These solutions focus on conserving resources, reducing waste, and minimizing harm to the environment. Right? What you are thinking now? Already we have explained the green is there, the harmful things there, the corporate sectors, what they are doing in the nature, the balance, how is affected by the process. But all the stuff there, all the things that are there, but without any solution, no one going to get proper direction to achieve the goal. What is that goal? We want to minimize the harmful things to make to the nature, right? So this is very vast area regarding the economy, economical aspect, environmental aspect, and social aspect. So the government, very important. The government should be should be the should be done. It should do this very strictful things and establish a new law or new act to maintain this one. Otherwise, we can't go through this solution. So the solution should be get more things. What is that? Practices. How we want to practice without any rules and regulation. We want to make some rules and regulation, and we want to provide some like awareness program. We want to make the government. I think in the third class country, Western countries, they come to anything because of the economical development. But in the third class country, as like our Sri Lanka, the government should be contributing this party in this systemized thinking pattern. For example, practices. Practices mean without any resource, without any allegation, without any resource, they can't move they can't move to the goal, right? So government should be establish a practicable programs like they want to allocate some funds. They want to give the promoted things likewise, right? The solution practices and technologies. We need another thing is technology. If we are doing the sustainable work, then we want to go get the technologies. How we want to get, it should be coming from another part that should be a very costful part. So there may be the government is very government influence very important in this part. Right. Another thing is strategies. Strategies mean all the ideas here, all the achievement here, but when the as a theory, all the goal is designed by programmers, but without strategies. The strategies mean how to achieve the goal through a path. The path is called strategies. Without any strategies, we can achieve this one. For example, solar panels that capture sunlight and convert into the electricity. So the solar panel is a technology. It should be right. Hello. Hello.
No, sir, it is a mistake.
Okay. Solar panels should be established by the big company through under the under the observation of no under the observation of the government without the investable people can't achieve this one. So capture sunlight through that panel, that is not things here. But the electricity making the policy. Hello. Right. The electricity policy in Sri Lanka, they are making lot of flexible situations for the solar panel as solar energy. Nowadays, there are so many flexible rules and regulations. We can look at that in near future. Don't worry that. Next one is why important? What is the important the green solution in the green effect? For example, climate change and resource depletion pose risk and business. What does that mean? For Coca-Cola facing water storage due to droughts, which affect its production of soft drinks. What is the meaning by climate change and resource depletion pose risk to business? It means if we use any resource in the from the nature without harming, it's okay. But the Coca-Cola is taking more water from the nature. It is making most effect in the environment. That is, the water shortage will be started. So they want to identify another alternative method. For example, recycling the sea waters. Likewise, right? That's why here, like a climate, climate change. Climate change. You know that if the global warming through the CO2 emission, it will be make lot of effect in the climate changes. So we want to control through the through the act and rules and regulations. That's what here we want to say. Regulatory process are increasing worldwide. Consumer demand eco-friendly products. Right, all the things we have seen. No worries. The key components of green solution. I have made the slides for the study purpose and research purpose. That's why the thing is a little bit repeated. No worries. Don't you want to get the main idea? What is green? What is sustainability? Why we want to implement the sustainable energy in the new world era. That's what we want to understand. Very simple things. Actually, I can't speak very well because of my throat effect. However, I'll manage that one already. I said the key components of green solution, renewable energy usage. Right, first one is solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal energy. Next one is sustainable supply chain management. It is also very important because of ethical sourcing, reducing transport emission. If you control the energy in the one point, that is this renewable energy usage, but the supply chain of the renewable energy system transportation, if it is making a lot of effect in the emission carbon dioxide emissions in the nature, it is very difficult to understand this one, right? Oh, so that is also should be controlled by the system. That why I'm saying the systems here, system, it should be implemented by the ideology. That ideology from government sector or from any other part, whatever, we don't care, the system should be implemented, right? Waste reducing and recycling, circular economy principles, zero and waste policies. What does that mean? You know that waste mean there are very big part. We want to say something regarding that. Waste management is very important part in the waste reduction and recycling part. Where those days in the beginning of the 2000 and 1990 periods, they were maintain lot of proposal and lot of research based on the waste management system, but they found that is not effective and in the near future consecutively. That's what they thought. They want to find another sustainable management system, right? For example, if we use anything, for example, clay. Already I said, clay. After you using that one, it may be some waste, but it can be used after recycling without any alteration. That's what we want to understand here. The point here. Zero waste policies. Zero waste policies mean like that. We want to achieve that zero waste policies. We no any remaining stuff. Once we use the things, the ultimate remaining the stuff is zero. The green infrastructure, energy efficient building, smart office designing. This one is another new ideology. The building, it should be built by the new technologies regarding the green effect. Most probably we will understand later how we do that infrastructure. Then digital transformation, paperless workforce, cloud-based operations. Right? What is that saying? Digital transformation mean we want to change we want to change the ideology and the ideology, not only the ideology, anything, any work or related things, it should be moved to the digitalized. Digitalized mean, for example, computers, digitalized based technology. Nowadays, these computers program also move to the cloud-based technology. Why I am saying like that? We want to reduce the capacity and working efficiency. We can improve the working efficiency. Likewise, paperless work. Paperless work mean if you meantime, if some works should be maintained the paperworks, otherwise you cannot achieve the proper goals. But and at the moment, you want to make the least effect to the least effect to the nature. That is another part. If you are using the paper, that should be controlled by the ideology to minimize the harm to nature. But in here, what we are doing, what we are telling, the digital transformation is if anything related to the technology or programmable things, it should be transferred to the digitalized platform without any harming to the nature. Here I can see something. Create, modify existing process, culture, meet change in the business and market requirements. No, not like that. Here mention only that the business, but everything we can use whatever for programming site or, for example, those days website working in the PHP program. Nowadays, cloud-based systems are there. So it's not a problem, whatever. The digitalize is very important to move the another part. Business benefits of green solutions. Right, already we have seen key points, and now based on the business benefits of green solution. Green solution means always I say the solution, it should be minimize the effect of nature. So the main problem to the green solution, business idea, business people, business ideology, and business profitability. So here we want to look at that cost reduction, strong brand image, regulatory compliance, and employee engagement. Right? The cost reduction means lower energy use leads to financial saving. Right? It's okay. Lower energy use leads to financial saving. But this is not how do you connect with the green solution? Here you want to understand the point. Cost reduction is okay. Lower energy use leads to financial savings also okay. But how do you contribute to the green solution? It means if we are using some sustainable project in the working area, as well as if we provide any sustainable facilities to the working area, the initial cost may be high, but in the consecutive years, we can reduce the most most cost of the energy in the in the working field, right? So don't think about that initial cost. But initial cost, for example, once we are saying if we want to fix the solar panel to 25 lakhs, but in the without the solar panel, if you if you are counting the cost of the consecutive 10 years by using the fuel, may be very dangerous, may be very effect like a cost, not only the cost, but also in the nature. So that's what here we want to consider the cost reduction through the sustainable project. Here we want to mention stronger brand image, sustainably enhanced reputation. Reputation is okay, not only the reputation, but also the customer customer quality base imagination. Right? For example, Apple. Why I'm saying most of the people who are using the Apple, they never use another phone. Likewise, the sustainability also should be constructed in the field. For Tesla, that's why they're getting the famous. Regulatory complaints, avoid legal penalties and improve risk management. Regulatory mean already, like regulatory complaints also we also legal actions and penalties by the government or the related authorities should be implemented. Otherwise, we can't control the uh, control the people. Right, employee engagement. Employee prefer environmentally responsible workplace. It's the employee engagement. There are so many things we want to give them some promotion, some benefits. Not like that here. What we are mentioning here, they want to get some sustainable benefits, some benefits through the sustainable project, right? Here, Google offering green office space, then solar power recycling program to the sustainable responsible. Challenges in implementing green solution, high initial cost. Already we have seen there are several companies who are considering the sustainable project as a risk factor. More why is it that the high initial cost? But however, they won't implement. Otherwise, if they in this era, the next decades, they will get more effect and more lost in the profit without the sustainable project, because all the rules and regulations should be there in the future. And technology limitation. Technology limitation is based on the uh, development of the country, as well as on the people thinking pattern and ideology. However, we want to improve the technology. Otherwise, we can achieve the sustainability in the green technology. Mean any technology, it is related, it is interconnected with um, sustainable and sustainable project on maintain the balance in the nature through the technology that is called as green technology. There are several technologies. There are 10 in near future. We can find 10 best technologies. You can see that. Okay. you can see that if you are searching in the Google, you can find so many things regarding the technology. Case studies, some case studies there, leading green company regarding the leading green companies. First one is Tesla, pioneering electric vehicle and renewable energy solutions. The Patagonia, sustainable fashion and ethical sourcing. Patagonia is a clothing company. Google, carbon neutral operation and green data centers. Unilever, sustainable sourcing and circular economy initiatives. Right. Already I have mentioned the strategies regarding the green solution. So these are the strategies we want to find and maintain that. The future of green solution. Only one thing is AI and IoT will drive energy efficiency effectively in the current situation. Other things also contribute, but this is one very important, AI and IoT. Right. Thank you so much for your attention and contribution. Actually, I had a fever yesterday. I thought I can't come. I couldn't participate in the program today. But however, I had managed. So no worries. Thank you so much for your attention. If you have any question, please ask me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for here. First of all, I want to invite Harsha. Before that, I want to say something, a few words about you, sir. Really, we didn't expect this program this much of effectiveness, and we hope it will impact in so many corporate employees and professional and undergraduates. So in future also, we are interested to join, collaborate with you, sir. And this slide, if you share with us, it will useful, and I will share the group. And thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your journey.
Actually,
Congratulations for your journey, and you want to support us, sir. Thank you very much, Harsha.
Actually, Abrar, this is not. I don't like to do that because this is the effectiveness of the any discussion or lecture, any tutorial. It should be it should be explained through the written documents. For example, I like very much to teach something by writing and by explaining as a main thing in the mastermind. Right now, if I without imagination, without any writing pattern, if you do something, it will be a little bit uncomfortable. I feel because of my situation. However, we did as much as possible. No, thank you so much. I'll share this one.
Thank you, sir. Even if you have done a good job, and it was very useful session and interactive session, as you mentioned previously. Now, participants, now the platform has options. You can clarify with us.
Okay.
I know that most of you have some clarifications as you going to follow the research next year, by next year or this year. So if you have anything related to green solution and corporate world, you can ask from him and you can get the meaningful insights for your
That's
research.
right. The slide should you can find the slide made by me to focus on that side, research peoples, not only talking people, not only discussing people. This slide focusing on the research people, because most of the thing we have connected like research purpose. You can understand, I think.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
teach about the digitalization of the database or like something, and how can we collaborate with the future technology to the sustainability of the green solutions?
For example, digitalize mean those days. Now I want to talk about little bit electronic. That what do you mean? Do you know that analog and digital? The difference between the analog and digital. The analog mean the system by signaling make effect in the computer system. For example, those days they have used analog signals in the computer system. After that, they had moved to the 0-1 digitalized system. Why? They want to reduce the noises as well as increase the efficiency. So nowadays, I think these slides, you asked me these slides. Digital transformation. You know that the digital transformation is the process of using digital technology to create new or modify existing business culture, right? Culture and customer experience to meet changing business and market requirements. What do you mean by that? What is saying that the neatness of the customer in the market sector those days they have considered only the customer satisfaction, right? Nowadays not like that. They want to consider the not only the customer satisfaction but also the environmental effect, like anything related to regulatory system or rules and regulation system in the by provided by the government. It should be considered at the point, right? Now what do you mean by what do you mean by that? The paper those days, uh, only the customer they have given only for the customer satisfaction. But nowadays, they want to look at another part. It is harming to the nature. But after that, this era, they will do best for reducing the paperworks. That is what digitalized. But the digital transformation, why we will want to use that? For example, if you want to send any documents through the email, it's easy for you. If you want to send any documents through the mail by hard copies, it will make a lot of impact on the transformation as well as cost effectiveness. So digital transformation, it should be maintained to minimize the nature balance. That's only what we want to understand here. I think you are asking why we want to. Can you repeat me, please?
How to intercollaborate with the future technology to the green solution?
Yes. Nowadays, solar panel, you know that now right. Nowadays, solar panel system which is establishing in the market only the control system. there are some power box and maintaining system. But in near future, they will control through the cloud-based system. Like if I can say clearly, the if you want to go to make any correction, any repair in the digitalized system to, of the solar panel, for example, if I think you got a project, you are establishing a solar panel system. Now the customer asks you, if once you get any repair complaint, how do you repair this one in the system? If you say, I will come and correct through these systems or the software system, that is not effective one, right? If you say, we can look at everything through the cloud-based system, don't worry. It's mean that is another updated steps and updated version through the technology transformation. And digitalization is very important. How updated version? Did you understand?
Yes, sir, I got that point. The updated version of the current situation.
Yes. Previous one, analog systems. Nowadays, digital system. But digital system also in the limited resources, limited platforms because of the human access, right? If we reduce in the human access, it will be contribute the sustainable economy. Why? For example, if you are going to another place from in the same in the company, you will allocate some viewers. You are going to make some cost effective spending of the monies. It's also very trouble to the company. The digital transformation is very important. Hello?
Yes, sir. Now it's clear, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Then okay, sir. Yeah, it will. We can wind up the.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
So I think no one have more clarifications. Also, now time is time limits, no? So now let's wind up. And once again, thank you so much, sir, for and carrying out this in nice manner. It was very insightful informations that we gained today. And as the topic is also a global trend topic, by the end of 2030, I think we have to achieve that sustainability SDGs. So this is very trendiest topic, and hope you all get useful things from our sir, our resource person, and we hope to collaborate in future too, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Ola can leave. Am I right, Hafsa?
Yeah, now you all can leave. Hope you all fill up your Google Forms. Then only you can receive the attendance, your points for Zero Plastic Cap, and also the e-certificates as we mentioned previously. Okay, thank you so much. We'll meet on another session. Until then, signing off, Hafsa Sharif. Bye.